I'm Harvey Chase. I've been farming since 1978. We're right here in Chester County, outside of Oxford, Pennsylvania. I'm all grain and hay. We own two farms, and then I probably rent another 8 or 10 other ones in the area from Chestertown, Maryland, all the way up to Chester County, Pennsylvania. I had farms in Delaware. We used to have farms in New York. So I've been used to bouncing, jumping across lines does not bother me that much. It's just, well, we're in the mushroom capital of the world, and we have a bunch of mushroom houses on this farm that we own. Yeah. I actually grew mushrooms up to, what was it, 98 I was growing. I had all sorts of plants, but then I was overwhelmed between the farm and the mushrooms, so I rented out the mushroom farms and took on the grain and hay side instead, because I like being outdoors more. Well, without crop insurance, I mean, you got so much money invested now in putting a crop in the ground and everything that basically you almost have to have a crop insurance, because on the right year you can be almost wiped out without it. So I mean, it's hard unless you got irrigation and all that, where you're guaranteed, pretty guaranteed crop. I'm glad I've had it several times. It saved my hide pretty good. So we have trouble with some hail damage, but hail's not usually the big one. It's usually drought and deer and stuff. Well, I mean, when I first started, I didn't have much money, so I had to have something. Plus, the bank kind of really was, pretty pushing it too, because they wanted to make sure if something happened that I was covered, because, I didn't have, actual money in my pocket to redo something if things went south on me. So, because that gives me a little more marketing ability to move on the markets. So even if I don't have quite the grain with the revenue crop insurance, I have some money to work with to, buy bushels or whatever in case I get in a jam. So, yes, I'm part of the grain marketing thing, northern Chester County and Lancaster County, which is part of Penn State's, and I guess Lehigh has their same idea. And you go up there, have a meeting. He brings the Penn State Extension guy brings in people that you get to meet and talk to, and gives you better ideas on how to market. And it's, even to this day, as much as I've done it, and I've done pretty well at it, it's been a real worthwhile, because information is what it takes to learn, and learning is what's the difference between whether you make a decent profit at the end of the year or not. Oh yeah, no question. I mean, I watch these kids today. They jumped in it here the last few years. They spend money like a drunken sailors, and I'm still running a bunch of antique stuff, because I still, to this day, can remember fighting tooth and nail every month whether I was going to be around the next month or not. So that makes a difference. You got to save money for a rainy day, because the rainy day's coming, and it's coming faster than you think. It's all I've ever known. It's all I've ever done. I mean, what are we, 5th generation farmer, so that's kind of the reason I've done it more than anything.